This is video number 71, and the title is Don't Wear Black. This story takes place the year before Lou and I became deputy game protectors. It was also before the Fluorescent Orange Law was passed. We had become associated with a fellow named Dave when we started up the Russell Hill Sportsman's Club. He was the caretaker at a camp along the Susquehanna in the Vosburg area. He invited me down to do some small game hunting in the fall. We hunted a few hours and were heading back to his house by way of the river's edge. We were looking uphill toward a stand of hemlocks. The day was overcast and dreary. Dave said he saw something moving up by the trees. He took a look through the scope on his .22 caliber rifle. I couldn't see anything. He said, "It looks like the black cat that's been getting on his porch and ripping into his trash bags." I told him not to shoot, as I couldn't make out anything, for sure. Pow! He shot anyway. Then I saw some motion. The black lump turned around, and there was a man's face. He promptly fell over backwards. My only thought running up to the guy was, I hope he's not dead. He wasn't dead, but in a lot of pain. The bullet hit him in the forearm muscle of his right arm and also broke his elbow. We got the ambulance and he was taken to the hospital. I contacted Al Krajewski, our local game protector, and a few months later, my boss, to make an accident report. Dave and I both made out our reports, and we also had to testify at a game commission hearing. Dave lost his license for 3 years, if I remember correctly. There had been a couple unfortunate accidents where a farmer was shot while on his tractor in a field by a woodchuck hunter. That may seem impossible, but the farmer was in a gully a good distance from the road. The hunter was along the road. As the farmer was traveling along, only the top of his head was visible to the woodchuck hunter. Enough said. The other incident involved a husband and wife. The husband got out of his vehicle and placed his loaded rifle on the roof to shoot at a woodchuck. Somehow he fired into the roof and killed his wife in the passenger seat. The husband shooting his wife incident led to the law requiring the hunter to be at least 25 yards from the edge of the road after exiting the vehicle. The farmer, as well as woodchuck hunters laying in the grass and becoming victims, would have been seen if they had had a fluorescent orange hat. The Orange Law originated from a meeting of the Russell Hill Sportsman's Club, which Lou, myself, and a couple others organized. The meetings were held in my garage in the Westgate development. Once officially established as a nonprofit organization with the state of Pennsylvania, our club then became a member of the Wyoming County chapter of Pennsylvania Federation of Sportsmen's Clubs. Our club created a resolution that was presented at the county chapter. Some clubs represented there were the Mill City Club, Shopping Club, Factoryville Club, and Russell Hill. The reps of the other clubs took copies of the resolution to be reviewed and voted on by their membership. The resolution was unanimously passed at the county level when it was then passed on to the district level. All other clubs in the district reviewed and approved the resolution, and then it went to the state meeting and was approved. The politicians attended the state meeting. The resolution was then written into a bill to amend the Pennsylvania game law. It started out as a requirement of a hat with a minimum of 100 square inches of orange while woodchuck hunting. It was soon to include 250 square inches on head, chest, and back for small and big game hunting. Lou and I saw a number of people who could have been shot by mistake. Once we ran into a young fellow back at the coal mine on top of Dutch Mountain, wearing a black snowmobile suit with just a red work handkerchief pinned to his back. It was bear season. The good old standard red and black checked Woolrich coats used in years past looked completely black about 100 yards away. Those of us involved would like to think our push for the fluorescent orange law saved a lot of lives and heartache. And that concludes my little story and reasoning as to why you don't wear black. All the best, folks.